Scorecard. Today on the program, we are in one of the local governments that was extracted out of Mushin local government. If you recall, in the not too distant past on Scorecard, we were in Mushin local government where we put on record the contributions, achievements, and successes of the Mushin local government chairman. Today, we are in Odi-Olowo, Ojuwoye local council development area, where we want to delve into the world of the chairman to see what he has been able to corner in the areas of achievements, success, and contributions to this unique ancient town of Lagos. This is Wunmi Ayeni. I'm going to take this time out, and when we come back in a jiffy, my guest is going to be seated with me. Just stick around. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is Scorecard on a beautiful day as we have on our hands today. Like I said at the beginning of the program, today we are in Odi-Olowo, Ojuwoye local council development area. We are here to see what the chairman has injected into this community in the last 6 years or thereabouts that he assumed office as the chairman of this community. Having gone around before we got to the local government today, I've seen so many things, and I'm going to leave the chairman to do justice to them. My guest is seated right here with me, and I'm talking about the chairman of Odi-Olowo, Ojuwoye local council development area, Honorable Razak Ajala Olushola. So nice having you on the program today,
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, I can see it's such a pleasure. You look so relaxed. You look so comfortable. What's your secret?
Peace of mind, fear of God, having the belief that I come to this world with nothing, and I will definitely leave this world with nothing. So with that at the back of my mind, I believe that contributed greatly to the relative comfort that is resonating within and around me.
Wow, so nice to hear that. I'm taking that home with me. Anyway, let's start this way because on Scorecard, our focus is usually on 4 key areas of development. We're going to be talking about the infrastructural development of this community. We're going to be talking about the educational development of this community. Then the environment, I will look into the environment in the areas of sanitation and security. Then we go to the last one, which is the health and human development of this local government. That's where we'll be talking about the development of the PHCs, the human capital development in the areas of what you have done for the widows, the unemployed, the women that single mothers, what you have done in order to better their lots. So these are the areas that we shall be looking at on the program. So in order not to drag the issue too further, let's start with the infrastructural development of this local government. What have you done in this area in the last 6 years?
And we came on board at a time that almost all our roads were in deplorable state. Hence our resolve to ensure we attend to those roads, most especially those roads with greater economic value, so as to ensure that our people have good motoring experience. We are operating a system where people cannot really differentiate between trunk A, trunk B, or trunk C road. They believe that once a road is not good, it is the responsibility of the local government to get it fixed. And to God be the glory, we have been able to rehabilitate, reconstruct, and construct well over 60 roads.
Wow.
That cut across all the political ward within Odi-Olowo local government.
60 roads.
Yes. We are talking of Araba, we're talking of Ibiteye, Osiegbe, Ajegunle, Coast Street, Ago, Jacob, Adeshino. Presently, we are at Ireko and Akurun Fire. And of course, if we come to this side of the rail, we're talking of Olomowewe, Dinoju, John Street, Adebeshin, Koka, among several other roads. Like I said, just about 2 weeks ago, our men were on Koka Road that does not fall under the purview of the local government because that is Strong B. That is Strong B Road. We are also at Fafolukumui. That is also Strong B. And our men also visited the bad portion of Shokumbi Street. So, to us, we strongly believe that we should use the instrumentality of our position towards ensuring that we make meaningful impact on the life of our people, be it the people at the topmost, middle, or the lower. You agree with me that most of the people that are using that roads, they belong to either middle or the upper class. They are the people that have vehicles. They want to have good motoring experience. Yeah. We want to reduce their traveling time.
Yeah.
We want to reduce their traveling time. We want to ensure we don't have gridlock or traffic long jam on our road, and it also add to the aesthetics of the community. So, so to us, we've been trying our best, given the peculiarity of our system, vis-a-vis the resources we have in our kitty.
Yeah, so nice hearing all of your achievements in the area of infrastructural growth of this community. Now let's go straight into education. The primary school that is under the portfolio of the local government. Let's see what you have done in the area of improving the educational sector in this local government, especially for the primary schools. What you have done for the pupils, because we have seen in some local government, they say, oh, we used to make school bags at every term. We used to give them exercise books. We had built so many schools. We had done fences. In some cases, some local governments had even claimed to have school buses for these schools. What have you done in Odi-Olowo, Ojuwoye, in order to make education, the primary school education, better?
First, we have 27 primary school and one primary school for the special children, making 28 primary schools. There is no primary schools that we've not established our footprint. What we did as a government is to conduct a study, after which we met with all the relevant stakeholders within the education sector of the local government, that is the head of schools, the teachers, the education secretary, the parents, to know what their needs are, and in order of priority, we pick in order of priority so as to establish our footprint. To us, we believe that we should not load our program or project on the people. Rather, we should adopt what a bottom-up development strategy. That was what informed us our decision to go that stakeholder. It was our takeaway from that stakeholder that informed our various intervention in the different schools within Odi-Olowo Ojuwoye. There are some schools, all they need is fixing their roof. Maybe they have block of classrooms that is leaking, that the pupils cannot sit, particularly during the rainy seasons. So we get it fixed. Some, they have security challenges because they don't have perimeter fence. We ensure that we construct the fence as well as fixing the gate. Some, they have shortage of classrooms, like Nusaraudin, Adishegiri primary schools. We constructed block of classrooms, and almost all the schools, they have deficit of chairs and desks. So we constructed almost 2,000 chairs and desks and distributed to all the primary schools within the local, based on the need assessment in our kitty regarding that particular item. And apart from that, we constructed an ICT center stroke workstation. One is at St. Martin's Primary School that is expected to take care of all the primary schools within Dame, Goro, Shokunbi axis. While we have another one at Ajishegiri that is expected to take care of all the pupils within Elupeju. And in each of the ICT centers, we have 60 computers. It open every day of the week, including weekends. So our weekend programs are designed for the secondary school students or young school leavers, for them to be abreast of ICT, to be abreast and get themselves equipped with ICT knowledge. You agree that we are in a digital age. So even if you are brilliant, if you are not IT compliant, you are as good as being an illiterate. So as a government, we believe that through that infrastructure, our pupils as well as our students and our youth, they should make use of the opportunity for them to be IT compliant. And apart from that, we have regular stakeholder engagement. We have regular meeting with all the stakeholders. Have excellent relationship with all the people operating within this space. Just last year, December, we gave military package, monetary package to all the both teaching and not teaching staff. And this is the first of its kind, because from the feedback that we are getting from the teachers as well as, in fact, there are some of the stakeholders that, because they didn't see it coming and they were somehow surprised that a chairman of the local government could decide to give them unified package, despite the fact that they are not working directly under our supervision. You know, we have a board that is superb, that is saddled with responsibility of supervising them, but we know that constitutionally they are under our purview. So if we are giving our staff unified package, we must also extend hands of a fellowship to them. That was what informed what we did to them. And about a month or thereabout, one of our students, when I said our student, one of the product of this local government from Ilupeju did excellently well in his JAMB exams. And as a way of encouraging our youth, we invited, apart from getting a chairman handshake, we also encourage him with monetary, I think about 1 million. Yes, we gave him 1 million. And I also know that you alluded in the course of your question, you said that some local government provide a school bus. Of course, we are doing same. Yeah. In fact, our own case was peculiar. It was peculiar because we have concentrations of secondary school in this part. That is when I say in this part, I'm talking of Ilupeju, part of the local government. So what that means that our student living or pupils living at Odi-Olowo, Sonfadeyi, Ojuwoye axis, they have to travel kilometers for their higher education. Just yesterday, our amiable Governor Mr. Talk and Do graciously approved secondary school, Ojuwoye Comprehensive High School for that community. And apart from that, you also asked about the GCE question, GCE, of course, forms. We give GCE forms to indigent but brilliant students. We normally give 250, but last one we gave about almost 300. We gave almost 300. Why the remaining will be given to all the relevant stakeholders? Get it? Maybe representative for even representative of Nigerian Union of Teachers we give them, representative of Parent Forum, representative of CDA, the Allogers, CAN, Muslim Association, and what have you. We give, and the party too that gave us the platform to be where we are, but we make sure that 80% of the beneficiaries are paid on merit, nothing but merit.
Now, let's go to the area of sanitation of this local government. We'll be looking at the distilling of the drainage system and how are you cutting them away in order to ward off any outbreak of epidemic in this community.
We construct drainage. The purpose of drainage is to transport water from point A to point B. So a situation where our people will now turn drainage to dumping site is not good for us. When we came on board, we deceit. But one thing is that if you deceit a particular drainage on Monday, my brother, go there on Wednesday. So you now discover that the money that ordinarily we will have used to attend to other compelling needs, we are using it for the same item now continue to parabolate. There is a place called Ajishegiri at Ilupeju.
Okay.
It used to be the most blighted spot within that area. We sit down now, what can we do to turn around this place? The men of the underworld, they abandoned there to carry out their nefarious acts. Today, we have turned that area to primary health center.
Really?
To serve the entire residents of Ilupeju, that is Ward C1A, C1B, and Ward C3, which happen to be the largest ward in our local government. And in the next few weeks, we intend to increase the numbers of hours. The present they operate 8 hours, so we want to increase to 24 hours so that they will work around Andy. We have periodic social intervention program to support all the people within this space, the widow, the single mother, people with disabilities, and what have you. But ultimately, going forward, we will start giving out grants,
okay,
to the vulnerable, which some of the people you said they are part of, to the vulnerable. We also start giving food, periodic food.
Palliatives.
Call it palliative or whatever. To me, I don't call it palliative because the truth is, ever before now, I think we've been giving food on a bi-weekly basis.
Really?
Bi-weekly basis. Though I'm doing it with support of friends outside government. I used to do it at my base at Odi-Olowo. We give gari, we give rice. At times it's bread. It's something we've been doing. But with the removal of subsidy, we believe that we intend to cushion the effect of subsidy removal with the food that will be primarily designed for the vulnerable. And we have 215 million loan facilities that we intend to give to the medium and the small scale business enterprises or owner. But before you can benefit, you have to be a resident of the local government, and because you don't want it to be a political jamboree, you want it to be a revolving loan facilities. So there are some conditions, basic conditions, that whoever that will access it must meet before they can access it. Why the grant will be given to petty traders? If you are, maybe you are selling Indomie, you are selling Boli, or you are mineral or pure water sellers, particularly if you know that you are vulnerable, single mother, widows, and
how about
and we'll be doing it. We'll be doing it once every quarter. Okay. So that is for the 250 facilities, we intend to deploy 100 million this year.
Okay.
This year, but the 250 we intend to achieve that within the life span of our administration, which we come to an end, God willing, July 2025. And every year we sell RAM during layer at a subsidized rate. The RAM that ordinarily go for 50 something outside, with 25,000 you get it.
Really?
In Odi-Olowo.
That's news.
We get it in Odi-Olowo, and this is something we'll be doing for over 5 years. Something we've been doing for 5 years. And you know, for the Muslims, we know how important it is to kill ram. Yeah. So this is also a program that is designed for people at the lowest level of the ladder. So if you can avoid 150,000 ram or 250,000 ram, this program is not made. And during Christmas, we sell chicken. You know, when we are young, if the family, your next door family, decide to kill turkey, once you know that you also have the opportunity to own that leg of chicken, you are okay. So the same thing, the chicken that go for 2,000 something, 5,000 outside with 700, 1,000, 1,005 max. Giving our modest contribution to the development of Odi-Olowo, Odi-Olowo Local Council Development Area, and realization of the greater vision we have for the local government, we believe that Odi-Olowo, Odi-Olowo project is still work in progress. We've not gotten to where we should be. But what we have done was made possible because I have a team that share in my vision. Hence the various interventions that we have done as earlier enumerated in the course of our interview. You know, like I believe that 30 minutes is not enough to enumerate all we have done within 6 years period. Because if you look at the issue of Ebola, as of today we have sunk 148 borehole that cut across the various community within the local. So there is no community that can claim that they have not felt the impact of our government. Before we embark on this project, we conducted a study that showed that most of the families spend an average of 200 on a daily basis to get water. So with our intervention, it's as good as the government of Odi-Olowo, Odi-Olowo Local Council Development Area is giving all the family within this space at least minimum of 6,000 naira every day. What we have also done in the area of youth development, our talent hunt program, the sport Fiesta that we organize street soccers, table tennis, Odi-Olowo, and several other both modern and traditional sports. So that is just little.
Yeah, this is scorecard, and today you'll agree with me that it has been all revealing from the chairman of Odi-Olowo, Ojuwoye Local Council Development Area. He took us through his world of achievements, and we are not stopping right here at this moment. We still need to speak with some officers of this council, a youth representative, women representative from the council, some of the leaders of this local governments, in order to corroborate what the chairman had said in his office. So we go right now and do that, and from there we shall be saying our normal bye-bye on the program today. Next time around, it's going to be another local government in Lagos State that we shall be visiting. This is Wunmi Ayeni signing off. See you at the other side.
Honorable Rasak Ajala, among the 57 chairmen, is the only one that supports all the women in our vicinity. I mean in Odi-Olowo, Ojuwoye, LCDA. I am proud of my chairman any day, anywhere, anytime. He knows when to make each and every one of us happy. We won't even go to him before calling us to come and give us something. Like if we organize a program concerning women, like 200 women, empowered them, give them money, give them a lot of things. In fact, in this Odi-Olowo year, I can say it categorically that my chairman is the best chairman among all the 57 local government chairmen.
In terms of youth and social development, together with sports, Honorable Rasak Ajala happened to be the best. So far, so good. When he came on board as local government chairman during his first tenure, he organized the first ever grassroots talent hunt program. That talent hunt program is a program where we have close to about 1,000 young people come together to display their talents, and this was heard on social media and on TVs, and of course a lot of people benefited and they were empowered through that talent hunt program.